This case study focuses on Malaysian rice industry, which play an important role in national food security as rice is the staple food for Malaysia. Large-scale rice production is mainly concentrated in the Green Review area managed by MADA, particularly in Kedah and Perlis, which are known as the Rice Bowl of Malaysia. However, Malaysian rice self-sufficiency level remains at around 60 to 65%, causing the country to rely on imports to meet domestic demand. Therefore, this case study examines how government regulation and international trade policy influence the sustainability, production and competitiveness of Malaysian rice industry, as well as their impact on food security and farmer welfare. This slide provides an overview of the domestic policy implemented by the Malaysian government to support the sustainability of the rice industry and ensure national food security. As rice is Malaysia's staple food, the government provides various forms of support, including subsidy, land use regulation, infrastructure development, and investment incentives to improve the productivity and farmer welfare. Under the National Agri-Food Policy 2.0, Malaysia aimed to increase the rice self-sufficiency level from around 60 to 65% to 80% by 2030, with the goal of strengthening domestic production and reduce the dependence on imported rice. The National Agri-Food Policy, or NAP 2.0, is the government-managed strategy to modernize and strengthen the Malaysian rice industry. It focuses on enhancing national food security and reduce the country's dependence on imported rice through the greater domestic production. To achieve this, the government promotes the adoption of smart agriculture technology such as IoT, drone, AI, and automation to improve the efficiency and reduce labor dependency. From NAP 2.0, several other domestic policies also support the sustainability of Malaysia in the rice industry. Firstly, the National Food Security Policy 2030 aims to ensure a stable and secure food supply by strengthening domestic rice production and reduce dependence on import. The policy also focuses on maintaining the strategic rice buffer stock and diversifying import sources to minimize supply disruption. Secondly, the paddy subsidy and incentive policy provide financial assistance, fertilizer and seed subsidy, as well as mechanization support the farmer. This measure help reduce production costs, improve productivity, and ensure more stable income for paddy farmers. Thirdly, paddy land use regulations are implemented to protect major granary areas such as Mada, Kada, and Haida from being converted to non-agricultural purpose. This is important to preserve national rice production capacity and support long-term food security. Lastly, market intervention policy include the guarantee minimum price or GPM and import managed by donors. Help stabilize rice price and protect farmers from market fluctuation. This measure also ensure that consumers have access to an adequate and affordable rice supply. Overall, this policy complements NAP 2.0 and play a crucial role in maintaining food security, improving farmer welfare, and supporting the long-term sustainability of Malaysian rice industry.
Next, I would like to explain about the international policies. One of the most important international policies is the World Trade Organization Agreement on Agriculture, or AOA. The Agreement on Agriculture is an international agricultural trade agreement under the WTO that was introduced in 1995. The main objective of this agreement is to promote fair and transparent agricultural trade among member countries. The Agreement on Agriculture is based on three main pillars. The first is market access, which aims to reduce trade barriers such as tariff and import quotas. The second is domestic support, which regulates government assistance and subsidies for farmers. Third is export competition, which aims to reduce unfair export subsidies and create a more balanced agricultural market. For Malaysia, the AOA provides several benefits. It allows the government to continue supporting paddy farmers through fertilizer subsidies, seed assistance, irrigation support, and guaranteed minimum prices. The agreement also helps ensure stable rice, which contributes to national food security. Next, I will explain the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, or RCEP. Malaysia officially implemented RCEP in 2022. RCEP is the world's largest free trade agreement and involves 15 countries. The main purpose of RCEP is to reduce tariff and trade barriers. One of the benefits of RCEP is better market access for Malaysian agricultural products, encourage foreign investment and technology transfer, including modern farming technologies, irrigation system, and mechanization. These developments can help farmers improve productivity and increase the quality of rice production.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Samar Ramadan. So today I want to present about challenges in agricultural business for policy in paddy. The first is local white rice price control policy. Selling price is strictly controlled at RM2.60 per kilogram for local people. Uh, Rising global input costs squeeze miller profit margins. This challenge hinder investment in modern technology and limits international quality competitiveness. Second is high dependence on agricultural subsidies. This These subsidies heavily reliance on intensive input subsidies and price incentive. These subsidies create a light subsidy culture that reduces farmers' motivation to innovate independently. Third is export quota policy and food safety assurance. Rice exports are restricted to prioritise and secure domestic food supply. This to prevent local producers from tapping into high margins premium international markets. And the next is opportunities. The first Smart Paddy Field program. This program is to integrate smart farming like drone and automated sensors and other technologies. This technology boosts harvest yield per hectare for farmers. Next is Madi Seeds Research and Development. Madis create new climate resistant and disease resistant seed varieties like MR297 and MR315. Third is tariff protection. Reasonable tariff on imported rice protect local farmers from cheap subsidies import. Gives the time to modernize before facing full global competition. And the last part is conclusion. The Malaysian rice industry exists primarily to ensure food security. Domestic policies like NAP 2.0 and FSP 2013 aim for 75 to 18% self-sufficiency by 2030, while international agreements like WTO, ROA, RCEP expose the industry global competition. Success should be measured by the reduction of import dependence and stronger farmer resilience, not the volume of exports. That's all for me and thank you.